Hello, all my friends, all my subscribers, and also visitors of the channel. My name is T, and this is Crumpets Tea and Sewing. So, in today's video, I am doing a pattern haul. I do have one other pattern haul video on this channel, and I will make sure I put the link above in the iCard so that you can visit that if you had not had a chance to check out that video. I did not pick up as many patterns as I did in my first pattern haul, and the reason why that is because I'm really trying to scale back on getting a lot of patterns. I just find it very overwhelming for me to purchase a lot of patterns, because when I purchase a pattern, I'm purchasing that pattern for a particular reason, and I have a vision in mind. And when I am not able to fulfill that vision as quickly as I want to, I get frustrated with myself and overwhelmed, and I don't want any of that to happen. But I think that the pressures of trying to make the perfect garment, sometimes that is overwhelming for me, and so I try to do things that cut back in my spending with fabrics and also with patterns, so that I don't get that overwhelming feeling. I tend to collect all my patterns at one time so that I can share with you at the end of each season, my pattern, the patterns that I have picked up at that particular time, instead of putting out a pattern haul every single month. I tend to just collect all my patterns in one season, and then for the purposes of this channel, doing a pattern haul, it will just be a pattern haul probably each season, and that will be when the new things come out, when the new collections come out. So anyway, with that said, before I get into the pattern haul, I want to tell you a little bit about this dress that's on my dress form behind me. This is from the Butterick B6318 pattern. I just recently did a pattern review on my channel about this particular pattern. If you have not had a chance to check that video out, you can also do so by clicking on the link above. This pattern is amazing. This is the second dress that I have sewn, and you'll see in the review, the pattern review of the Butterick B6318 that I have on this channel, you'll see that I have a different dress. This is my second dress that I've made with that pattern, and I'm just in love with that pattern. In my seamstress tag video, I did mention that I don't have a favorite pattern, because I tend to go on to the next step and I just want to sew something else. But after 16 years of sewing garments, I actually have a favorite pattern now, and it's this Butterick B6318 pattern. I absolutely love this pattern. It is so easy. You can see that video and all my thoughts and my reviews on it. But I just wanted to introduce you to her. She is just such a gorgeous dress, and I really love her. Okay, so on to the pattern review. I only picked up a couple of patterns this season, and I'm hoping that I can get around to them sometime next year. If not this year, next year. I do have quite a bit on my list this year that I want to make, and so I don't know if I'll be able to get around to these particular patterns this year, but hopefully I can keep the vision that I have for them alive, and I can pick up with it in the future. So this first pattern is a McCall's pattern, and it's the McCall 7682 pattern. And I picked this pattern up because my daughter suggested that I do some kind of a shirt dress that will look really good with a fabric that I had picked up earlier this summer. And I'll show you that fabric here. It's this really pretty black and red fabric, and it has sparkles in it. I'm going to get closer so you can see. So as you can see, it has like these little flakes of gold going throughout the fabric. It's just a wonderful fabric and I really love it. I was going to make a different type of a shirt dress with it, or a kimono, or a duster with it, and my daughter said, no, you'll be doing this fabric a disservice. You really need to do a shirt dress. And I agree with her. I'm going to do a very light shirt dress with this McCall's 7682. It's a wonderful pattern. It has 4 different variations, but it also has a view where you can do a long sleeve shirt with, and the dress is short, and I think it comes just above the knee. And then option B is a high-low shirt dress with long sleeve shirts, and so that is a really cute one as well. And then option C is also a short high-low shirt dress as well. But I think the differences between view B and view A are the sleeves. So if you look on view C, you can see that the sleeves are gathered, and for view B, there's a cuff that you make at the sleeve, and it and then you just there's a tab that comes out of the sleeve and you can button it up. So I like all of those variations. I'm thinking about doing view A, but with a shorter sleeve, maybe with the gathered sleeve. The next pattern that I picked up, it was not for myself. I tend to usually get patterns for either myself or my daughters, but this time I got something for my husband, and it's the Vogue 8719 pattern. It is a pattern that includes these pants that you see here. I really like this pattern. I chose this pattern to make a pair of church slacks for my husband, and he's really particular, and he does not like certain types of pants. He likes the crotch of his pants to be fairly loose, and then also the thighs of his pants, he likes them to also be really loose fitting, not baggy, but loose fitting. And it's been really hard for me to find a pair of slacks for him that fits his waist and also, you know, his length, because he's really short like myself. For a man anyway, he's very short, and I have not been able to find a pair, and so I'm just going to go ahead and tailor him a pair. I'm going to sew it and tailor it to his measurements. The second pattern that I picked up is this Simplicity 8604 pattern. It is a jacket pattern that comes with 4 different variations, and it's just a really cute jacket pattern. And I believe this particular pattern came out last year. I like view A, and I also like view C as well. I like view, let's see here, which view is that? I like view A because the peplum, the sleeves at the bottom, it has like these gathered peplum sleeves, and I really like that. I think it's really cute. And then I also like view C because it has the peplum on the bottom of the shirt below the waist, and so I really like those 2 options, and I'm thinking I'm going to make either view A or view C. The next pattern I have is this very easy Vogue pattern that I've been eyeing ever since last year, and it's the Vogue 9075, so it's V9075, and it is just a cute pattern. View A has an option where you can do a skirt if you don't want to do the pants, but I want to do view B, with the wide leg pleated pants, and they are just so cute. So the skirt is a gathered skirt, and the pants, they are pleated, and so I'm looking forward to doing this particular pattern. This pattern calls for 1 22-inch zipper and a hook and eye. So that's the only notions that you need for this particular pattern, and your thread. But that's all. Those are the only two notions that you need. And I'm just really looking forward to this, making this pattern. Second pattern that I picked up from McCall's is this McCall's MP684. So this is the floor model number. I don't know what the item number is for the regular pattern, so I'll have to look that up and put it in this video or either in the description box below, because this is the floor model number, so you won't be able to find it in the drawer. But this is a cute dress. It has 4 variations. It is an open back dress, and I don't wear anything open back or low cut or anything like that. So my plans with this particular piece, I want to make view D. It has these really cute ties that you tie in the back. It's an open back, and then you have ties that you would tie on the back. The reason why I picked this particular pattern is because I can easily put a camisole underneath of that, and I think it would be cute if I put some kind of a lacy type camisole on the back of this particular skirt. The third Vogue pattern that I picked up is this very easy Vogue pattern. Is Vogue V8146, and I really love this jacket, guys. And I've been eyeing this particular piece for a while, for over a year now. I believe that this is an older pattern, and it is still sold in the stores, but I don't think that is produced. And my Joann's had, I think, 3. And so, like I said, I've been eyeing this piece for a while, and I really like the fact that it's a very easy Vogue pattern, because Vogue tends to be a little bit different in terms of like directions, and it tends to be a little bit more harder to follow for me anyway. But the very easy Vogue patterns are very straightforward and very simple, and so that's why I generally stay with either very easy, or average with Vogue. It has 2 variations. It has the sheath dress, and then it has the cape that you can make. And I love the back detail here that they have on this particular pattern. It's just a wonderful, nice coat, and I think it would be lovely for the end of fall going into winter. I have a 4th Vogue pattern, and this is a first for me because, like I said, I don't really get a lot of Vogue patterns, and so, but I found myself gravitating towards the Vogue patterns this season. I don't know why, but I've seen a couple that I'm just like, ooh, I really like that, and I have a vision for that, and so I picked it up. So this is the very easy Vogue V8992. And it has 2 variations. It's a really nice wrap dress with a collar detail, and so you can either make it with or without the sleeves. So that's the 2 variations. It's the same dress, it's just whether or not you want to put sleeves on the dress or not. I just really like this particular wrap dress, and I thought, hey, I know what I can do with that, and I know how I can alter it to make it even more of my style. And so what I'm thinking about is possibly putting maybe some buttons going down the collar, maybe shorten the dress just a tad so that it's just above the knee. And so I'm hoping to get around to this one probably next year for the wrap dress challenge for next year. First Butterick pattern that I picked up this season is the Butterick B6285. And this is Gertie's pattern. It's a pattern that has 3 different variations. It has this very cute wrap shirt, and that's view A, and then view B is also a wrap shirt, but you can have it without sleeves. So it's either with sleeves or with a shorter sleeve. Sorry, it's a 3/4 sleeve on one and a shorter cap sleeve on the other. So, and I thought that that was really cute as well. I have seen a couple of different Instagram posts where people have had they used a particular fabric with it, and it just looks so amazing. And so I really like that particular view. And then view C is just this really nice cute skirt, and the whole outfit to me looks like a vintage outfit, and I've been gravitating towards vintage makes, and so that's one of the reasons why I was attracted to this particular pattern. I love the skirt. The skirt looks very 1950s, so I am definitely going to make both of these. I don't know if I'm going to make both of them as an outfit or independently, but I do want to make both of these. The other McCall's pattern that I picked up, oh, this I just absolutely love, and I cannot wait for a year to make this pattern. I picked this pattern up just maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it is the McCall's M7662. So that's the actual drawer number. I actually found out what the drawer number was, and I put that on it. But the model floor number is MP648. This is a jumpsuit. It is so gorgeous. But this particular pattern comes with more than just the jumpsuit. It has 4 different variations, and I'll turn it on the back so you can see the line drawing. But view A is this very cute wrap shirt. View B is a wrap dress without sleeves. And then view C is this very cute wrap shirt. Very cute with the sleeves. And then view D is the jumpsuit, the actual pant jumpsuit. And I think it's just darling. It's also a wrap. So the bodice portion of the garment is a wrap. And so what you would do is you would make the top as a wrap shirt, and then the pants, you would attach the pants to the bodice. And so the front is a wrap, but the bottom isn't, obviously, because they're pants. And it calls for the notions for this for A and B, which are the dresses. It calls for 1 5/8 button, and then for C and D, which is the wrap shirt, and then also the wrap jumper, it calls for 5 5/8 buttons. So I don't know where those buttons are going, because you don't see them on the outside of the garment here on the model or on the line drawing. So I think that the buttons are probably going on the inside under the lapel, but I'm not quite for certain. But I think this is so cute, and I'm not waiting a year to make this. I'm hoping to make this sometime in fall, this upcoming season. So yeah, I really love this, and I'm thinking about, I have a blue, like a royal blue fabric that is just gorgeous, darling. I'm thinking about making it with using my royal blue fabric to make this particular jumpsuit. The last pattern that I purchased from McCall's, and then also for this particular pattern haul, is the McCall's M7801, and it's also a wrap dress, and I just absolutely love it. This is supposed to be an easy pattern, and so I really like that about it as well. Most wrap dresses are easy, so I really like this. This particular pattern has 4 different variations. View A is a high-low wrap dress with a flounce on the sleeves going down the front of your neck. It's just really cute. View B is basically the same variation as view A, except for it is a longer dress and it's not high-low, it's just a regular dress, but you still have that flounce detail that's going around the neck and then also on the sleeve. View C is a longer version of view A, but you don't have the flounce going around the neck. You do have gathered sleeves, and then also it's a high-low dress that has a flounce going around it as well, or ruffles going around the bottom of the dress, which is also really cute. And then view D is the only view that you can do like a collar on it instead of having a flounce, and then it has cuffs on your sleeves, and it's a high-low, and it has a tie. All of these versions have ties, obviously, because it's a wrap dress, and so you have to wrap it and tie it some way, so they all have ties. But I really love the details of every last one of those views, and honestly, I can see myself making all of these views. I just absolutely love this particular pattern. So I'm hoping to do that real soon. That's the pattern haul. What I have been doing for August, I have made 2 garments already for August, and we're in the second week of August. So as I mentioned before, with this piece behind me, the Butterick B6318, I made 2 of those dresses. I also made the Gertie 6217, I want to say. If that number is not correct, I'll correct myself and put the text below. But I have made the Gertie pattern where it's a really nice shirt that has buttons going down the front and a little tie that goes around the front of the bust area. It's just so cute. So I'll do a August makes video here soon when we complete August and I complete the rest of my projects. The other thing that's on my list this month is a pair of skinny jeans, and I'm making my skinny jeans from the Mimi G pattern 8215, and this is the material that I have purchased for that particular pattern. It's just a really nice jean material. It's 100% cotton. It has 2% spandex in it, and it's like I said, a denim. I really like this particular fabric because it has these gold flakes going throughout it, and I just bought these really cute Liz Claiborne gold sandals. And I just absolutely adore them. And I have a lot of things in my fabric stash right now that has gold in it, and so I'm really excited about making that and pairing my gold sandals with this particular pair of jeans, and also with the other items that I purchased, the other fabrics that I purchased that are gold. So I'm really excited about that. And then I also have plans to make a Butterick pattern that is a shirt that has buttons coming down the front with also a peplum on the bottom. And this is that pattern. It's the Butterick B6097. It's a easy Butterick pattern that has 4 different variations. I want to do view C. And the fabric that I chose to make that with is this really cute vintage looking fabric that I purchased from Joann's. I got this for, I want to say 70% off. So I didn't pay that much for it, but it is a high quality premium cotton, 100% premium cotton fabric. and I'm just excited to make something with it. So those are my upcoming plans for August, and I'm just halfway into the month. I'm hoping to get those things done as soon as possible. With the Mimi jeans, I did start that project last week. My intentions were to have that done last week, but I just did the mock-up on it last week and it turned out really great. And so for this week, I need to just move forward and take my sewing now to the next step, and that is to cut out my jean material and to go ahead and start that project so I can get that done. And as I stated before, you'll see all these things in my video for August makes, and I'm just really excited about moving forward. I thank you all for tuning into the channel. I want to thank my subscribers for coming in and watching the videos every time I post, and commenting and giving me feedback and also suggestions, and those things are always appreciated. Until next time, stay creative.